Hello Ynabbers, my name is Jesse Meekum from Ynab. It stands for You Need a Budget. Yes, you do. This is another Whiteboard Wednesday. Things get complicated when you use credit cards inside your budget because you have a cash-based budget and then you have debt mixed into it like cash, but it's actually not. We've talked about that at length, talked about the old accounting equation, assets equals liabilities plus owner's equity. And yeah, we've beat that one to a pulp, but we are not done yet. Actually, we are rolling out some improvements that you will see. We've already done some, and you may have seen them. We rolled out a bug fix where lots of math and honestly pretty darn confusing, and conditions had to align just perfectly. But you could have a situation where a refund on a credit card would land in a different credit card account on Ynab. And it was bizarro world, but we got that ironed out and all fixed. A rare case, but happened enough and was confusing enough that we wanted to fix it. What we've done is we're just ever trying to improve the credit card experience in Ynab. We know everyone uses them, they're a fact of life, and we want to make it as easy as possible. So I will start where one thing we're doing visually is that credit card payments category that you have, that group at the top or bottom or wherever, it's now stickied at the top. And you can collapse it and basically get it out of sight if you want to, but it's going to be there at the top. And we do that so we can make sure to reinforce a lot of learning as far as when you do this, then what happens with your credit card, the pile you have set aside for your credit card payment and things like that. So that's one change. The second change that I'm really excited about in the actual credit card account in Ynab, you will now see what is set aside for your credit card payment right there on the account, instead of having to flip back over to the budget and see it there on your payment category. You can just see it right there in the credit card account. And we tell you if that credit card is overextended, meaning the cash isn't actually set aside to pay that balance. So those two things, what you've set aside for the payment and if you've overextended yourself and need to address that. That's the second thing. So we've got the sticky payment category at the top. We've got the overspending or overextension of the credit card and what you've set aside at the top of the account. And then finally, oh man, the third one this is actually way fun. You'll notice this, if you add a new account in Ynab now, a credit card account, you will notice that we reinforce the fact that when you spend on that credit card and you have money set aside for that spending, say $50 set aside for groceries, you spend it on the card, the cash doesn't actually go out because it's debt, but we show that we're just shifting that cash from your groceries envelope to your payment envelope. And we do that visually. It's very effective. We did this, just tested this extensively with brand new users that didn't know anything about Ynab and veterans alike, and it's been received very well. So that little bit might have made the whole thing worth it, honestly. It reinforces that mechanism. People like the mechanism once they understand it, and we just need to get to that understanding faster. Isn't that always the truth? So just a little update today, very software-centric, around things we're doing to improve categories. There is more on the way. One thing we want to work on is making it easier to make the actual credit card payment. That's one off the top of my head, and some smaller ones to come, some niceties there. So we have a little bit of a credit card task force that's been working on this for about a year, and they've done awesome work, and there's more of their work that you will see in your budgets here shortly. I will see you all, and I'm very excited about it, next week.